You show them.
Yo, what is up, guys? This is McSnuggy, and I am finally here, back on next gen. Finally got my PlayStation 4, and of course, you know I had to get Madden, the only game I had for about the first 2 or 3 days that I had the system. Then I eventually went out and got Call of Duty Ghosts. But other than that, man, let me just start off by saying I am in love with this game. I cannot even explain how much better it is than, I guess you would say, current gen Xbox 360 and PS3 Madden 25. Man, it is just so much better. Like, if you play football, or if you have played football in high school or middle school or even in college, whatever, you will appreciate this Madden so much more than the other Madden, just because of how much more realistic it is. Like, this is the first time that I've ever been able to play a game of Madden and be able to win with a realistic offense and defensive scheme. I can come out here and run a realistic offense, run the ball, hit them with some play action, and feel confident that I'm going to win the game. And then on the defensive side of the ball, you can finally use pass rush consistently. And I'm not talking about nano blitzes and other cheap shit like that. You can use legitimate zone blitzes, man blitzes, whatever you come up with as a scheme for your team. As long as you execute it well and execute it like they do in real life, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. It will work out. Man, I just can't, like I said, I can't even explain how much better this game is than current gen, man. Just being a football player, like, the running is better, the tackling is better, I was going to say the passing, but I'll get into that in a second. But man, the kick returns in next gen Madden 25, I have yet to see a user run one back. I mean, the computer got one on me, but that was just so lucky that I couldn't even explain how that happened. But like I said, I have yet to see a user take a kick return back, so I can finally kick the ball deep and stop doing cheap pooch kicks to the sideline and hope that the guy that's back deep doesn't catch it. And even then, a tight end might run it back on me in current gen. But in next gen Madden, I guarantee you, you can kick it deep, and 99% of the time, they are not going to be able to take it back on you. Now, while I stopped myself from saying that the passing was more realistic, there was this one game I played. This guy had two 6'5" receivers. I can't remember exactly who they were. There were two really tall receivers, and my corners, I want to say, are 6'1", maybe 6 foot. But anyway, I know they're not any taller than 6'1". But this guy, man, he just I don't even know how many Hail Marys he just lobbed down the field. And I would have a guy in perfect position to make the play, and he just wouldn't even try. Like, he would just stand there, let the guy catch the ball, and then tackle him. Like, he wouldn't even jump in the air, wouldn't try to swat it, wouldn't try to pick it off. And even when I was using it, holding down triangle, you know, trying to get the ball hawk interception, he still wouldn't. I didn't even get an animation. And I'm not talking about, like, sometimes in current gen Madden where you'll hold down the ball hawk button and you just don't get an animation every once in a while. No, in next gen, man, it's just like you hold it down, you know you're there to make the play, but it just seems like for some reason they don't do it for you. I don't really know how to explain the difference, but it just feels different than when you don't get an animation in Madden 25 current gen. But other than that, like I said, man, this game is so much more realistic. You can do so much more stuff than you could in current gen, man. You don't have to resort to cheap things like read options every play, even though I just ran a triple option on that play. But I mean, it's easy to stop in this game as long as you call a realistic defensive play that would stop options in real life, man. I mean, I can just tell they paid so much attention to detail in this game with the way that people run the ball. Like, the juking in this game, man, it is so much harder to juke somebody out of their shoes. You've got to really plan where you're going to go with the ball and what you're going to do with it about 5 yards ahead of when in current gen you'd probably get away with doing a juke when there's a guy maybe 1 yard away from you. Right there, I got pretty lucky. His guy just happened to step out of bounds and he didn't get that catch for the touchdown. But anyway, yeah, man, it's so much harder to juke in this game. You've really got to know what you're going to do and where you're going to go before you just try to hit that juke button and get lucky. And one of the things that's remained pretty solid from current gen to next gen as I get this amazing play down the side. I don't know what that guy was doing, but the trucking is still very good in this game. But anyway, man, that's pretty much all my overall feelings on Madden 25 Next Gen. I am in love with it. And right here, you see me going for the 2-point conversion just to win this game 50-0. But yeah, guys, that's it. I'm out of here as we watch this awesome play again. Follow me on Twitter at McSnuggy. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new to my videos. But anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.